Brandon, how's the transition been since you've had a little more time since the last time we spoke here, working alongside Talanoa? How have you guys been able to kind of lead off each other defensively here?
It's been really good, really positive. We've definitely been able to play off each other, over communicating. I think for the most part, we are always on the same page. We love the pre-snap communication, just talking what happens if somebody moves, what's our next play that we're going to go to. So it's been really good.
Is one of you a free safety and the other a strong, or how are you guys playing?
Yeah, so we're playing just left and right for right now, just so we can kind of do a little bit of everything, whether it's blitz, play in the box, play the middle of the field, left and right.
What are your thoughts just on how deep the secondary is? I mean, some people think you guys might have the deepest secondary in the league. What do you think?
Yeah, I've never been a part of a secondary this deep, especially the biggest thing I've noticed is, when the ones are down, the twos go in, the threes go in, there's really rarely is there ever any drop-off. I think that's super unique, super rare, especially in the league. But, yeah, it's going to be tough, man, for these, the roster cuts that are coming up. I'm glad I'm not put in that position because it'd be really, really challenging for me to do so.
Sean's talked about starting fast compared to the last couple of years. Are there things as an individual you can do to be more ready to go when week one gets here?
Personally, I think just instead of worrying about me and what I have to do, just be more vocal and kind of over-communicate, make sure everybody's at ease. I think not only does it help them, but it also helps myself out. I'm a big believer in talking things out. I'm always talking as much as possible, just to put my own mind at ease and put other guys' minds at ease. So that's mainly the thing that I focus on, and just telling everybody, meet me at the ball.
How much do you look forward to playing in the preseason at this point of your career, which you find waiting until the regular season?
Yeah, it's it's football at the end of the day, and I think it's good because I know, without the preseason going into week one, like I've done a lot of times in my career, you kind of have to knock that rust off, whether it's, making tackles, getting in and out of breaks. The games are a lot different than practice, but so I see it as, it's an advantage and it's a chance to tackle better, and not get too down on myself. I do miss tackles. I'm like, oh, it's just preseason, but that's the biggest thing to focus on.
Facing Bo every day in practice, what's the biggest difference you've seen in him from kind of last year to this year in terms of the stress he puts on you as a safety? Yeah,
I would say his comfort level has been amazing. You can see that he truly understands the defense, depending on the front coverages that we're in. He understands the beaters that come with the certain coverages that you play. So I've seen, like I said before, I've seen him make that jump from a game-to-game basis last year, and I think he's miles from even where we ended the season, so super happy and excited for him.
Don't know if the opportunity will come up, but if Bailey's on the field and you're out there, you're going to try to take a shot, but tackle him?
Yeah, absolutely. In practice we can never hit him, so now I can finally bring him to the ground potentially, so we'll see.
Were you a little surprised at the timing of the move, or how it came out?
I would say just overall, selfishly it sucks just because he is, such a good football player. He's a great locker room guy, great teammate, but I also understand the business side of it, and I know wherever he's at, whether it's here or now in New Orleans, he's going to have a super successful career.
In that vein, what kind of growth have you seen from Troy and Pat Bryant over the last few months?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of growth. Just their overall confidence of going to get the ball, running routes, them being able to diagnose as well what the secondary is playing, what coverage we're in. They're making their breaks based off of the coverage, the leverage that we have. I've always said if you are comfortable, that's when you can play fast and play your best brand of football.
Brandon, there's a lot of talk about the young wide receivers, but what have you seen from Cortland Sutton so far in camp going up against him a lot?
Yeah, I think Cortland's just the ultimate team leader. He's taken all the young guys under his wing. He's always looking for ways to better his crafts because he's very similar to me, as you can never get comfortable and you can never be too good. There's always room for improvement and room for growth. But yeah, he's been a super vocal guy. He's been helping these young guys out. Very, very savvy receiver from what I've seen.
Brandon, sounds like NFL officiating is going to put an emphasis on reducing taunting penalties or celebration penalties that they consider inappropriate. you're on a defense that makes a lot of big plays. Guys are going to celebrate, but you have to talk with guys, or are there conversations in the room just about the right way to celebrate?
I think we all understand at this point what we can and can't do. I'm not a huge celebration guy, so I don't think I'll have any problems with it. But at this point, I think people understand, from the certain stuff that you can and can't do.
What have you seen from going up against Evan Ingram every day now through an entire day?
Yeah, he's a beast. He's really good. And I think it's it's tough during practice because he definitely runs routes like receivers. But I think it's going to be hard to, go against a tight end that's as good and as fast as him and the way he runs his route. So it's extremely good work for us. And I think it's overall just boosting our confidence.